Hey guys, it's Rocket Stripes and welcome to Sims for a Week. So today we are remodeling this 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom apartment, and I made it into a 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom apartment, and one of the bedrooms is for just adult parents, and then one of them is for a toddler girl. I personally really like how it turned out. I think it was kind of cute. I hope that you guys like it. So right now I'm just redoing the layout because I wanted to add another bedroom in. I obviously had to change the shape of the rooms, which I don't usually like to do. Usually what I like to do is I like to keep the rooms all kind of the same, like the layout the same, and then try to decorate around it so it's more of a challenge. But that wouldn't be possible because, I wanted another room. And this was, it was the smallest apartment I could find, I think. And it was so fun. It was so disgusting at first. I don't know if you guys saw that. It was terrible. It had the icky green carpet and no lighting. It probably was fun to make for EA, just throwing all this crap everywhere. Yeah, it was disgusting. I like how it ends up though. I did use a good amount of brick in it, which I don't know. I also put some pillars in and stuff. Not that they actually needed to have, but I think then it made the space less boring and just look a little bit better. So here I'm trying to figure out the kitchen. I decided to change the side it's on because of the window. I wanted it to be there aren't very many windows. There's the tall one and then the little one in the corner, and I wanted the tall one to have, I don't want the fridge to be covering part of that, since that's basically the only natural light they have, because I did cover up the other one with the cupboard. I'm just you know what, I think it's okay. That's so small, it's really not gonna do much for the build, so it's fine to cover it up. And then I just had to turn the cheats on because I do this way too much. I always forget to add them, turn on move objects and show hidden objects and stuff, but I use them in builds, and I don't know, I just do. I'm smart. For the dining room, I really wanted it to have 3 chairs. Didn't end up happening. I had just the height chair and then the 2 dining chairs, and I'm really glad that I could fit a microwave in because there is pretty limited counter space, especially as you can see how small this is. But I got that in and I was really happy. And I also like that the fridge and the stove and the microwave all match, because I didn't realize for a really long time, I didn't know that microwave matched until I don't know, maybe 2 days ago or something. I'm wait a minute. Well, 2 days ago from when I built it, not from when I'm recording the voiceover. I'm wait, you can do that. They have a matching one, what? And then I also put the fruit bowl on because I'm see, it's kind of plain. And I want this to look not super cluttered, but I did add a bit of clutter, which usually I'm not a big fan of doing. I do like how it ends up. And I couldn't put a coffee maker or a dishwasher in because there just wasn't space. I wish that there was a sink that matched the appliances, but unfortunately there wasn't. I love those bar stools so much though. I feel like they look really nice. And now we're starting on the living room. The living room is really small. I mean, the whole house is small, but especially the living room. It does end up nice though. And then I tried to add this chair, and it's kind of an ugly chair, but it was a nice pop of color because I really wanted this to be bright and look lived in, and the family really decorated and they loved their home, because I don't know, I just wanted this to be for really happy people. And so it's not particularly modern, it's more homely, not country, but just lived in. And it does have pretty nice, in my opinion, furniture. It also has some brick on the walls, which I haven't added in yet, but in a bit you'll see me add a good amount of brick. Just not all at once I add the brick, but I go through and just in some of the rooms I'm yeah, this could use some brick, or yeah, that looks a bit boring, let's just put brick there. And I don't know. And here I'm doing the entryway, so just some shoes, a mirror, and I put a coat rack. And then this is just a little side table because there wasn't anything on that wall. And I haven't yet, but I do end up putting some toddler toys on it and stuff, because I designed it with a toddler, a family with a toddler in mind. and I like it. It was easy to clutter with toys. Like, I didn't want a lot of it because I wanted it to be clean and nice looking, but I also wanted it to be realistic. Anyway, I really like the elephant stand there. If you see, I don't know, I use that like so much in builds. Then I put the tissue box because realisticness, that's a word. Anyway, I had a pretty epic time doing this. I don't know if I said this already, I have a terrible memory, but it did only take me 45 minutes to build, which for what I got done, I think was pretty good time. There, like, I put like some just clutter, like the box of junk, I think it's called, I don't know, and like there's a little toy, and I sized up that rubber ducky because it looks way too small just normally. And then I also put, I don't even know what that purple thing is, it's like a squid or something. And now I'm not actually sure what I'm doing. What the heck, I'm just spinning the camera around. I think I'm going to start on the living room soon after I put a plant on the table apparently and some curtains. That was hard to do, the curtains. I changed it around so many times, like I would keep coming back to it because there weren't really any that fit there well. In the end, I do find something which I like how it ends up. I don't know, you'll see. And then that was too plain of a wall, so I decided to try to add some paintings there, and I think that it worked. Like, I don't mind it. Sorry about like the terrible like spinning cameras. I don't know what I was doing. Like, I can control the camera fine, but yeah, not that day apparently. And this is where I started adding in some of the brick. I mean, that's like stone, but I used both stone and brick in, and the walls look too plain and boring, so I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do because I really wanted it to just look better. Great descriptive term, me, but it just looked too plain, and okay, so that picture on the shelf, like right above that, I stole that idea, and I don't know who I stole that from, but I saw a video, and I saw someone do that. I'm like, holy crap, that's genius. They didn't even keep it like that, so maybe they didn't think it was a good idea, but I loved that idea because they don't have enough pictures. Like, they have like the apple one and the pear one, and they have like a group picture one, but that's all the ones that they have that, like, at least in base game, that just sit on the shelves, like that aren't the wall ones. And so I really liked that idea of doing that. I added a lot of clutter up on the shelf, and then I put that tablet. What was really cool about that tablet is that it was a debug one, but it already had something on the screen, and so it looked like it was on, like someone had been using it and just placed it down. So most of the builds that I do, I design not as someone living in this house, but like occasionally I'll do it for someone living in the house, but usually more like picture perfect type thing. But this one, I'm like, no, I want this to look really nice, but still lived in and still realistic. So that's why I added the tablet in. And then over here, this is going to be the toddler girl's bedroom. Right there, I don't think I do it yet, but I do end up changing the little pillar to brick. I think that's at the very end. Not the very end of the build, but the end of her room. And I think that this room is probably the most cute or adorable in the house. I just love how it turned out. And apparently I wanted to fix the lighting. I guess the lights were kind of weird. They were just pretty bright and intense. I love those ones from City Living. Yes, they're so nice. And then they're not bright enough, so you have to put just the normal ceiling ones that people use like all the time. Like, I thought it was funny because like I didn't even record The Sims at this point, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm a genius. Then, because none of these lights are bright enough except for the round ones, I can just stick it on top and it looks great. No, everybody does that. That was not genius. I was an idiot. But, I mean, like, it's a good idea, but, like, it's a very common idea. That's like using brick on walls and wood on floors. Like, no, that's not genius. Sorry, me, but no, you're not, no. Anyway, I think that we're gonna actually get into the toddler room now. Yeah, so a little bit of me was like, maybe I should make this for, like, a kid or a child because it had the 3x3. And so I was like, one bed could fit perfectly in there. And then I went back to the toddler idea, and I really wanted to add in that, what is that called, dollhouse that I put. And I had a hard time with these curtains. I don't know why I always have such a hard time with the curtains. I guess because it was the window it was 2 separate windows. I just put a wall in between. And yeah, as you can see, that took me forever just trying to move the mouse, just trying to get it to freaking work. And then I got it eventually to work, but you could see it on the other side of the wall. So in a little bit, you'll see me go over there and just be like, dang it. But I wanted to try a different house, because the other one, I like how it looked, but I didn't like the back, and so I'm like, screw it, I'm just gonna shove it like through the wall. That tall lamp I really liked that. I don't know. And then this room is super pink and super girly, but I think that it's like so adorable. And I really liked that bookcase, because I liked it even more than the house one, because it had the super colorful books. And I'm not sure why that made me so happy, but it really did. I'm like, oh yes. And then I stuck a little teddy bear on the bear chair, and like the cat on there, just because I wanted it to look realistic and hopefully cute. So I actually tried to do an apartment before this, and like it turned out okay, but I wasn't happy enough with it. Like I completely finished it, but I'm not gonna upload a video of me doing that, just because I'm like, no, I want to try something else, because I wasn't content with how that worked out. Sorry, I don't know what my voice did. I'm like, pause, out. Anyway, I added that rug in, and I'm pretty sure I removed that. I can't remember though. I love that rug so much. And so then that's why I did this apartment, because the other one, it was just way too big and spacious and boring. I'm like, no, I don't like all this space. Because small things I enjoy doing much more. I put the towel on the bed, and I use that towel a lot, but I always use it as blankets. And I'm sure other people do that too, because they don't have any blankets. And then I added a wombat, I think it's called, tablet, and I was starting to do something with the walls, because they were just a bit boring for my liking. I really like that tree. It was super pink and super adorable. And then I'm like, I'll just add some clouds around, and I did size them up, but I liked them bigger, because the first ones, in my opinion, were a bit too small, just I guess for what I wanted them for. And then I love those like aging up shoes, or whatever they're called. They're really adorable. Here I finally added the brick in. I also tried the stone, but I'm like, no, the brick's better. And I kind of see that pink brick, I'm like, that's cute, but no, I just liked the brown one more. And I'm not actually sure why I preferred that, but I still think it looks better. And then I put like even some more toys on there, just on the floor in between there, because it was too boring. Like there wasn't anything, but I didn't want to do furniture. And then the rug was poking through the wall, so that was annoying. And here I put this wall, because I don't like the look of the pipes. Like in my opinion, they're incredibly ugly. And if you have like there's some apartment styles, and I know some people, there's this one guy, Machiavelli, I don't know if you guys know him. He just is like a sim speed builder YouTuber person. Anyway, cool builds, and his style, he would I feel like those would suit really well, because he makes it more cluttered and kind of modern, but at the same time not really. Like it's not like nice modern. It looks just like really super cluttered, because he uses CC, and that's his style, and they're really fun to watch, but I cannot build in that. Like my heart's like, yeah, no, because I don't have OCD. Like I don't, like a lot of things don't bother me, but I always want to build with it looking clean. And then here I did another pillar that matches the one in the toddler room, because see, I didn't like the slanted wall. I'm like, then there's like weird space, and I kind of went to section desk up just a little bit. Can't really do that in a room this small, but I did my best, and I think it ended up pretty nice. I don't know, I always think, let me guys know what you want. Like this is, I swear, the second, third, fourth, I don't know. I've done this so many times today while recording these. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of that. And then I love that bedside table. It's really cute, so I was just putting some there, and then like some books, and the flower candle is so pretty. I love it so much. And I really like the look of the cloud ones. Like they look cute for toddlers, but they also have like nice lights, because it's kind of soft. But I wasn't gonna have that in an adult room, because that just doesn't suit it well enough. And then I was trying to get like some clutter for the desk, because I didn't want it to be perfect, so that's just not realistic at all. Like I wanted it to, like they were doing paperwork or mail or whatever the frick I set that as. Pretty sure it's just like mail and a couple bits of paper, but I like it. And then I think that pretty soon, actually we're almost done with this, after the bathroom I'm probably gonna go and fix the curtains. I'm still trying to figure out exactly when I do that, but I did put brick in the bathroom because I figured it would be too plain and too boring not to. Either put brick or stone. I'm not sure. I thought that it was brick, but I guess I changed it to stone. They both look nice in my opinion though. And I did the bathtub shower thing combo because I wanted it, because toddlers, the only way that they can't take showers. So I was gonna have them, I'm like, you know, I need to think about this. I need to put in a bath shower thing. And like, I think a shower would have looked nicer, just a plain one. But I mean, then you also have a bathtub, so yay. And then I would put that little bin of laundry there. I don't know where they would do the laundry because I didn't have like a laundry room in. And then like I put those folded, what are those, shirts I guess, on the bed and stuff. There's not any closet space in there, which I realized, but maybe they just store stuff under their bed or something. Anyway, we are almost to the screenshots, so thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye!